Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. This is Jimmy, and today I'm here with my amazing co-host Sarah. We've got something really exciting for you. We're talking about how to sound more like a native English speaker by learning 20 everyday phrases Americans use all the time. These are not just textbook phrases. These are the ones you hear in movies, on the street, in coffee shops, and in real conversations. And if you want to sound natural, these are gold.
That's right, Jimmy. Sometimes English learners know the grammar and vocabulary, but still sound a little too formal or too textbook. It's not bad, but if you want to connect with native speakers easily, you need these small common expressions. They make your speech sound friendly, casual, and authentic. And don't worry, we're going to explain each one in a clear way with examples you can use immediately after watching this episode.
Exactly. And before we get into the first phrase, quick reminder, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell. That way you never miss our English learning podcasts. It's free for you, and it really helps us keep making this content for you.
All right, our first phrase is super common. What's up? This is a casual way of saying, how are you? Or what are you doing? But it's not always a real question. Sometimes people say it just as a greeting. You can reply with, not much, just relaxing, or even, hey, what's up, back. It's short, simple, and very American in style.
Yes, for example, if you see a friend on the street, you can say, hey, what's up? And they might answer, not much, just heading to work. Notice how short the replies are? People don't usually give long answers to this. If you reply with, I'm fine, thank you, it's correct, but it sounds too formal in this situation. So remember, what's up equals casual greeting.
Phrase number 2 is no worries. It means it's okay or don't worry about it. You can use it when someone apologizes or thanks you. For example, if someone says, sorry for being late, you can say, no worries, it's fine. It's a very friendly, relaxed way to show that you're not upset.
And it's not only for apologies. If someone says, thanks for helping me, you can also say, no worries. It's a way to make the conversation warm and easygoing. It's similar to you're welcome, but sounds more casual. And you'll hear it a lot in the US and also in Australia.
This one is fun. You bet. It's another way to say of course or sure thing. For example, if someone asks, can you pass me the salt? You can answer, you bet. It makes you sound very natural and confident.
Right. It's short, friendly, and you can use it in many situations. If a coworker says, thanks for covering my shift, you can reply, you bet, instead of just saying, no problem. It's a small phrase, but it adds that native sound to your English.
Now, here's a phrase you can use when you meet someone you haven't seen for a while. Long time no see. It literally means it's been a long time since we last met. It's casual, friendly, and you can use it with friends, old classmates, or even coworkers.
Yes. For example, if I meet an old friend at the supermarket, I might say, wow, long time no see. How have you been? It's a nice way to show you're happy to meet them after a long time. Just remember, this phrase is informal, so don't use it in very formal business meetings.
Phrase number 5 is hang on. It means wait or hold on. If someone is speaking and you need a moment, you can say, hang on a second. It's friendly and not too formal.
Yeah, for example, if you're on the phone and need to check something, you can say, hang on, let me check my calendar. It's short, clear, and common in daily conversations. You can also use hold on. Both mean the same thing, but hang on sounds a bit more casual.
I love this one. Fingers crossed. It's what you say when you hope something good will happen. You can also physically cross your fingers when you say it. For example, I have a job interview tomorrow. Fingers crossed.
Exactly. It's like saying, I hope it goes well, or I wish you luck. And you can use it for yourself or for someone else. If a friend says, I'm waiting for my exam results, you can say, fingers crossed for you. It's positive and supportive.
Here's one you'll hear a lot in group plans. I'm in. It means I agree or I want to join. For example, if a friend says, we're going to the beach this weekend, you can say, I'm in.
And it's a lot more exciting than just saying yes. It shows enthusiasm. You can also use the opposite, I'm out, to say you don't want to join. Like, They're going hiking tomorrow, but I'm out because I'm busy. Very short, but very common in conversations.
Number 8 is you got it. This is a friendly way to say, yes, I'll do it, or consider it done. For example, if someone says, can you send me that file today? You can answer, you got it.
Yes, it's confident and casual. It's like saying, no problem, I'll take care of it. People use it at work, at home, or with friends. It's especially common when you want to sound positive and helpful.
Phrase 9 is no big deal. This means it's not a problem or it's nothing serious. You can use it when someone thanks you or apologizes. For example, thanks for waiting for me. No big deal.
Yes, it's a way to make the other person feel comfortable. You're saying, don't worry, it's fine. It's also useful if you make a small mistake yourself and want to calm the situation. You can say, it's okay, no big deal.
Our last phrase for part 1 is, I hear you. It doesn't mean you literally hear someone. It means, I understand what you're saying, or I get your point. For example, if a friend says, learning English can be frustrating sometimes, you can say, yeah, I hear you.
Yes, it's a way to show empathy, that you understand their feelings. It's especially nice in emotional conversations because it shows you're really listening. And it's very common in American English when people want to connect on a personal level.
So that's the first 10 phrases done. We've got 10 more coming in part 2, and they're just as useful, maybe even more. Remember, the best way to learn these is not just to understand them, but to actually use them in your own conversations.
Exactly. You can start today. Try using what's up when you greet a friend or you got it when you agree to do something. The more you practice, the more natural they'll feel. And trust me, native speakers will notice the difference.
And before we jump into the next part, if you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe, and share it with a friend who's learning English. It helps us a lot, and it means we can keep making these free lessons for you.
All right, let's keep going. We've got phrase number 11 coming right up. And this one is something you'll hear in almost every American TV show.
So, as I was saying, phrase number 11 is something you'll hear everywhere in American TV shows, movies, and daily life. It's, I'm just messing with you. This is what you say when you've been joking or teasing someone, and you want to make sure they know you weren't being serious. For example, if I tell Sarah, wow, you're always late, but she looks surprised, I can smile and say, relax, I'm just messing with you. It's a playful way to show you're joking.
Yes, and it's important to remember the tone here. If you say it with a friendly smile, people will understand it's a joke. But if you say it in a serious voice, they might not. So always use a light, happy tone when you say, I'm just messing with you. It's a good phrase to keep the conversation fun and relaxed.
Number 12 is you made my day. This is something you say when someone does or says something that makes you very happy. For example, if a friend brings you coffee in the morning, you could say, wow, thank you, you made my day. It's a way to show deep appreciation in a friendly way.
Exactly. And you can use it for big things or small things. Maybe someone gives you a nice compliment or they help you when you're having a bad day. You made my day is perfect. It's a warm, positive phrase that makes people feel good. And in American culture, expressing appreciation like this is very common.
Phrase 13 is better late than never. You can use this when something happens later than expected, but you're still happy it happened. For example, if your friend finally returns a book you lent them 2 months ago, you can smile and say, better late than never.
Yes, it's a way to be polite and positive, even if something was delayed. It's like saying, well, at least it happened. People often use this in a light, joking way so that nobody feels bad about being late or doing something late.
Number 14 is I'm all ears. It means I'm listening carefully or you have my full attention. For example, if Sarah says, Jimmy, I have an idea, I can reply, I'm all ears. It's a friendly, short way to say, go ahead, I'm ready to hear what you have to say.
And you'll notice this phrase is usually used when you're interested and ready to listen. It's informal, so it's not something you'd use in a serious business meeting, but it's perfect for casual conversations with friends, family, or colleagues you know well.
15 is it's not my thing. This is how Americans say they don't like something or it's not their style. For example, if someone says, do you want to go camping this weekend? You can say, thanks, but camping's not my thing. It's polite but clear.
Yes, and it's softer than saying, I don't like it. In American culture, people often try to avoid sounding too direct when refusing something. So instead of saying, I hate camping, you can say, it's not my thing. It communicates the same idea, but in a friendlier way.
Number 16 is you can't beat that. This is a way to say something is the best or very hard to improve. For example, if you find an amazing pizza place where the price is cheap and the taste is perfect, you can say $5 for this pizza, you can't beat that.
Exactly. It's like saying, that's as good as it gets. People use this phrase when they're impressed by value, quality, or convenience. You'll hear it a lot in casual conversation, especially when talking about good deals or great experiences.
Phrase 17 is, it's up to you. This means you decide or it's your choice. For example, if Sarah asks, should we record the podcast in the morning or afternoon, I might say, it's up to you.
Yes, it's a simple way to put the decision in the other person's hands. It's polite, and it shows you're giving them the freedom to choose. In American culture, people like to feel they have a choice, so this phrase is very useful in friendly and professional situations.
Number 18 is fair enough. This is what you say when you accept someone's opinion, even if you don't completely agree. For example, if I say to Sarah, I think we should keep this episode under 30 minutes, and she says, I prefer 40 minutes, I might reply, fair enough. It's like saying, okay, I understand your point.
Yes, and it's very common in American English because it keeps the conversation polite and respectful. It's a way to agree in a friendly manner without sounding too formal or too cold.
Phrase 19 is, let's call it a day. This means let's stop working for now. For example, if you've been studying for hours and you're tired, you can say, I think we've done enough. Let's call it a day.
Exactly. It's not just for work. You can use it for any activity when you decide to stop. It's a friendly, natural way to say you're finished for now. Americans often use it at the end of a work shift, a meeting, or even a game night.
And our final phrase for today, number 20, is you never know. This means something is possible even if it's not very likely. For example, if I say, do you think it will snow in April? You can answer, maybe, you never know.
Yes, it's like saying anything can happen. It's often used to keep an open mind or to give hope. You might say, I don't think I'll win the contest, but you never know. It adds a little optimism to the conversation.
And there we have it, all 20 everyday American phrases that can make your English sound much more natural. Remember, the best way to learn them is to actually use them in your daily conversations. Don't just read them, try saying them out loud today.
Exactly. You could even choose 2 or 3 phrases from today's episode and focus on using them this week. Maybe try, what's up, when greeting someone, or fingers crossed when you wish someone luck. The more you practice, the faster these will become part of your natural speech.
And of course, if you enjoyed today's episode, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends. That's how we can keep bringing you free English lessons every week.
Thanks so much for listening, and remember, you never know how much your English can improve if you keep practicing every day. See you in the next episode.